Hello, everybody. Sapphic Simpleton, back again. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think I figured out the way that I want my mic to work. I have changed it quite a little bit. Um, and hopefully this works now. Hopefully this sounds better. I'm not 100% sure if it will, but I'm definitely gonna see. Okay. This mall is pretty big, but there's a lot of empty storefronts. A lot of stores having closed down sales out the front too. Wouldn't say it's a dead mall just yet, but it's certainly heading that way. Guess the cost of living crisis is hitting everyone hard. No one has any money to spend on fashion or takeaway at the moment. The backyard isn't looking particularly healthy either. Moving here was not cheap. Oh, Bricky on the run. They have an all-day breakfast place here. It's pancake time, baby. Although I was not expecting pancakes to cost $24, my savings aren't looking so hot. Comes with ice cream and berries, but I've blown half my food budget on this meal. I've got some microwave meals at home I can live off. That isn't exactly ideal. At least these pancakes taste good. They're a massive ripoff, but I can't deny they were really nice. Oi, Hunter. Oh, hey, Ember. You grabbing some breakfast too? Sure am. They make a mean eggs benny here. Fucking love eggs benedict. Managed to get any sleep after work? A little. I was pretty wrecked after work, but I definitely didn't get a proper night's worth of sleep. I kept waking up every hour or so because of the noise. If you got any tips for sleeping during the day? You need to get yourself a cat girl form. There's a reason why everyone in the night shift has cat ears. Cats have evolved to hunt at night and sleep during the day. A cat girl form? What do you mean? Oh shit, I didn't see this coming. Hold on. I mean something like this. Did you just grow fur? Sure did. When I come home from work, I shift into this form, curl up into a ball, and sleep in the sun all day. You know what? That's not a half bad idea. Huh. Not exactly great for my back, though. Tried sleeping like this. I tried sleeping on this little cushion thing, but I tend to shed a lot in this form, and my crappy little vacuum cleaner is terrible at picking up fur. Still, it beats being a tired, nervous wreck and failing to get any sleep at all. I'm making the most of what I've got. So, fire elementals can turn into cat people. Is that one of your powers? Nah, Danny hooked me up with one of her homebrew serums. It lets me shift into a cat whenever I want. If you want a cat girl farm for yourself, just let me know. I'll get her to spin one for you. Are there any male cat girl serums? No. What about Captain Neckerai? He's a cat man, isn't he? He paid a kimono clinic an absurd amount of money to get his cat ears. Danny serums are free, but they tend to turn you into a woman when you drink them. Usually permanently. Yeah, no thanks. Being permanently stuck as a woman doesn't really sound like the sort of thing I'd be into. Ah! Kitty knows exactly what's gonna happen. Sorry, I was laughing at something else completely unrelated to what you were talking about. I got a funny text message or something. Shouldn't you be at school right now, Kitty? Nope, been there, done that. My days as a schoolgirl are well and truly behind me. How old are you, Kitty? Like, actually. 18. 12. I went to your birthday party, Kitty. There was a big cake with a 12 on it and everything. That was only 6 months ago. To you, maybe. I experienced time differently. That birthday party was 6 years ago to me. I fucking knew it. In the last episode, I fucking called it that's how Kitty sees time. She sees time from like an objective point of view, the way that we see time. Like she's fucking Monica Doki Doki Literature Club up in this bitch, alright? She knows what's happening. Alright? She's aware that she's in a game. And she's chill with it. She's just a kid. They talk nonsense sometimes. Just a phase she's going through, which I also think genuinely means that at the end of the day, by the time this series does fully wrap up, Captain Neckari and Kitty are going to be the oldest people in the series. And they're probably going to have the most knowledge. Because, like, Kitty would be a genuine world-class threat. Hell, universe-level threat. If you let her get just enough magic power. Because it does explain quite a bit about how capable Kitty is. It genuinely does explain a lot of things. It's not a phase and I'm not a kid. Whatever. I've got to get some shopping done. But now I can scab a lift to the station with one of you once I'm done. I'm not giving you a lift unless you promise to do some schoolwork. Ugh, I can get a lift from you then, Hunter. As long as your dad's okay with it, then I guess it's fine. Perfect, I'll come find you at the end of this free time section. Laters. Kitty is one weird little kid. Got no idea what's going on in that head of hers. I think those cat ears must have scrambled her brain. You sure she's not actually an adult? She doesn't talk like any 12-year-old I know. Don't let her get to you. She'll grow out of this in a year or two. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. Feel free to join me. But if you want to go get some shopping done instead, that's fine too. You know what I think is gonna happen? Kitty's either going to end up becoming like a main character of one of these games, or she might be ending up as a villain. Because, like, how long, realistically, do you think you can just kind of wait? Because, like she said, it's 7 years between the first game and this game, right? It's been 7 years. How long, realistically, would you be willing to spend trapped in the body of a 12, 13-year-old while mentally aging still, right? Not going back in time, right? You are 12, 13 physically. But, like, mentally, you're 18 right now. How long until she just kind of snaps from being aware of things for too long? Because we don't know exactly what happens while she's aware of things, right? Does, like, time pause and she can just do whatever she wants for those 7 years? Not the whole 7 years, obviously, because there's stuff that's happening between them. But, like, what can she do? Is she just, like, stuck in, like, a liminal state? Not quite dead, not quite alive, similar to a constant state of sleep paralysis? If you get that reference, you're good. Thanks, Ember. I've actually eaten a book, but I can go for a coffee. Might check out a few stores, then come back to you. Whatever works. I'll see you at work either way. Catch you around, Hunter. I have a fair bit of time to kill before work. If I structured my time perfectly, I could get a lot done right now. Well, good thing for me I didn't. No use waiting around here any longer. Let's get to it. Each of the game's chapters contain a free section. Several characters can be found at Renvere Mall, and you can give them items purchased from shops to increase your heartbeat rate. Due to the cost of living crisis, Hunter earns effectively no money for working as a police officer. All their money goes to their bills and rent. The only way to earn spending money is by working for cash. During free sections, Hunter can work an unlimited number of time at Zarya's games and Super Noodles. Additional levels of heartbeat events will unlock in future chapters, and these events can be completed at any time. When you are ready to end the free time section, select the rear Renvere Mall entrance, and the story will advance. Hold on. I don't know how to see. Hold on. Where are my heartbeats? I don't know where those are. I'm guessing Natara's here? No. That's the Light Boutique. That's the entrance. Zara's is there. And the burger. Super Noodle. There is nothing here. Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, let's see. Okay, so these were all for Natara, I think. Unless if there's another character I'm unaware of. Holy fuck, is that a goddamn... What is that? I don't know what that is. It looks kind of like a boogie board. What the fuck? Okay, so we're going to be getting quite a bit of cash, it looks like. Hey, I'm back. Now that you had a bit of a walk around, what do you think of Furniture Mall? Hopefully I didn't select the leaving thing. Are there any actual stores still open? Outside of a handful of boutiques and food service places near the food court. The whole eastern wing seems completely abandoned. The department store... Was there a department store there once? And what's up with the second floor? There was a department store up until a few years ago. It took up half the space in the mall. Once they closed, this place took on a real eerie vibe. I think there's a few little offices up on the second floor that get some use, but all of the stores up there are closed too. De-escalate the conflict on this one, Hunter. Food court is decent though, albeit a bit run down. This is why we come here so often. You can get a cheap feed, but the crowds aren't unbearable. Expect this whole complex will shut down in a year or two. Make the most of it while you can. You're making an eggs look pretty good. Maybe I'll get a plate for myself. Okay, so I can talk to Ember here. What else can I do? Proof here. Hold up. Is the lady a dateable? No. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jude's cousin? Best girl. Who do they think they are? A formally written warning? How ridiculous. Two of their so-called victims were wearing high heels. They were totally into it. A traumatic work experience, my ass. I was doing them a favor. Oh hey, it's Danny, right? You're one of the scientists from the ACPD, aren't you? You were all slimy yesterday, but I'm pretty sure that's you. Hunter, perfect timing. I just had a very frustrating meeting with the HR department, and I'm looking to vent some steam. Would you like to be transformed into something? I normally don't ask, but I'm attempting to reflect on my past actions and grow as an individual, even though I personally believe I have done nothing wrong. Are the transformations permanent? Yes! Then I think I'll pass, Danny. But thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Okay, so Danny is romanceable. That's cool. Zara! Ooh! This isn't some awful junk franchise. What? Oh, did I already start? I didn't know that this was actually me starting the job. This is some awful junk-filled franchise store. There's actually a lot of great games here. Not a whole lot of new stuff, but all the classic games. You really well organized. They're a bit out of my price range, but man, I could spend hours browsing this place. Whoa, they've got JP Import and Disco Dance Dynasty too. I never released that in English. I see you know your stuff. Is there anything I can help you with? I'm just browsing. I'm pretty Provo right now. I don't know what that means. But if I had cash to burn, I'd definitely pick up a few titles. There's some really good stuff here. Would you like some cash to burn? I'm very short-staffed here, and I've been looking for someone to help run the trade-in desk. Oh really? I do know a fair bit about video games, and I could use the money. Are you free right now? I can run you through the basics, and then you can come by and work whenever. I could always use extra help. I don't know what that was at the end there, I'm sorry. I guess I could give it a go. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Under Australian law, bootleg products cannot be sold. Trade-ins must have a genuine case and disc. A manual is not required, but an absence will reduce the value of each trade-in. Okay. I don't want to... This looks hard. This looks like effort. Let's see. Oh, hold up. What? Alright, this might seem like a whole lot to process at first, and it is! This isn't an easy job. But don't stress. We're going to break this down into nice, manageable chunks, and you'll be a game grinding expert before you know it. Game grading expert before you know it. Okay, I'm gonna mute real quick. I'm gonna change how my mic is settled, because I think I might need both hands for this. Okay, I'm ready. But don't stress, we're gonna break this down. Okay, yep. Here's this little green rectangle here, that's the patience meter. Empties over time, and when it's completely depleted, the customer will get angry and leave the store. I take it some customers are more patient than others. They are, and certain customers will try and trade in fake games to swindle the store. That's where you come in. This customer has brought in one game, and at a glance it appears to be an AU copy of Fiesta Sun, but you'll need to click on it and examine it in detail. There are a few things you need to check, and the information tablet up top will tell you what you need to check. All genuine GameCore games have a GameCore seal. The seal is different in each breed. That's the correct seal. This game looks right to me. The seal matches the Australian standard, and the box art is in good condition. So far so good, but you'll need to check inside the case too. There's no manual inside. This is why I always check inside the case. Manuals have a tendency to go missing. This drops the trade-in value, so you'll need to click no manual button on the register. That's the register over there to your right. That's correct. We'll come back to that in a minute. You'll need to check the condition of the disc. There's some handy reference images on your tablet. These are really minor scratches, so we don't need to do anything. Okay. If there are small scratches, you can click the disc resurface button. We try to avoid the disc resurface button. We try to avoid it if we can, as it's not a free service and it impacts the trading value. What counts as a bad scratch? Anything longer than a few centimeters or a big horizontal scratch. You'll know when you see it. Now that you've inspected the case and the disc, it's time to look up the price. Fiesta Sun, $35. Friday Night Footy, -5. Golf Legend, -8. Not minus, Golf Legend is 5. Golf Legend Spoons, 18. Insectivirus, 17. Okay. The game was called Fiesta Sun, right? So it's $35. That's right. If an Australian game is listed in your tablet, it's fake. A good example is this bootleg game called Farm. The case looks very similar to Fiesta Sun. Farm? Yes, the fakes are usually pretty blatant. Anyway, enter $35 in the cash register and click the set button. They get less than $35 because they're missing the manual. The math is automatically applied. You just need to make sure you click the no manual button before you hit accept. Alright, I think I'm getting this. Let's move on to another customer. I think it's a damn case. If you ever see a case like this, you need to be on high alert. There's a very good chance the game inside this case is completely bugged. Those major scratches you were talking about, like I said, they're hard to miss. We can't repair a game this badly damaged, so hit the reject button on the cash register. See, so games get marked off when you finish them. Yep, this customer brought in 2 games. Let's see what else they bought. This one's in really good condition. People often buy bootlegs by mistake, and accidents happen all the time. Just because a customer has a fake game doesn't mean all their trade-ins are invalid. Since we accept, hold on. Since we accept, so we enter $12 and then click the accept button. Yeah, I told you get the heading of it. Training is great and all, but nothing beats road trip. Few customers are on their way over here. Show me what you got, Hunter. Starting now. Okay. Okay. And case. Okay, that doesn't. This surface. Okay, accept, reject. Oh, fuck. Accept. Dude, I'm so fucked. No manual. Accept. Fuck. What the hell do I click? Oh, shit. Holy shit. Okay. Yes, the sun. Damage case. No manual. Just research. How do I select the title? This is Siesta Sun. Okay, so I have to actually physically input it. Gotcha. Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off. It's not damaged. Friday night. Okay, so this is not something we have. What do I do? I don't remember what to do in this one. Jack, fuck off. Fuck right off. I hate this. This is Jack. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, that was fucking terrible and I hated every second of it. It was a good game, like a good mini game, but I'm fucking shit at it. So, was that okay? No. No, Hunter, you fucking sucked. How did you get everything wrong? I screamed out all the non-AU games, sending them to the customers. Mistake you wouldn't have been able to spot, but you cut down my work. Just standard GP and PSC. It was a brief gray and pointing boom for a few years, and it flooded the entire market with fakes and bootlegs. You remember Chips and Snacks? The meal? Oh, that was the hardware electronics department that the hardware screws and snacks opened a few years ago. I remember buying a few cheap games there, but they're closed the department down. Just because you can run a multi-billion-dollar hardware store chain doesn't mean you know the first thing about video games. Chips and Snacks sourced their games from wherever was cheapest, and they couldn't tell the difference between a fake game and a real one. And the general public of Axon City, they had no idea what a bootleg game was. They just saw a cheap game called Farm and assumed it was legitimate. There's thousands of fakes out there. It's one of the big reasons why I'm closing down the store. Trade Encounter is a last-ditch effort to recoup my investments and make a bit of cash back before I sail away into the sunset. You're really gonna close the store? It seems like a really great little business. It'd be a massive shame to lose it. I've tried everything. I'm just trying to recoup a little bit of cash through a bulk sale of genuine Game Core games. I've got a buyer who's foolish enough to try opening their own store in this market. It'll close down soon enough too, but there will still be somewhere to buy games in Axon City for the time being. It won't be your stores, Azara. I've done my part. Anyway, if you want to work any more shifts, just let me know. You can gradually ramp up the difficulty until you process games from all 3 regions. I actually had a question about how this whole process works. If you need someone to check for fakes, then why do I lose points when I miss a fake game or buy something for the wrong price? How does the computer know? It's actually because Once that customer just walked in, we'll finish this conversation later. Thanks for helping out, Hunter. Don't mention it, I'll be back. Wait, do I have other albums? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see it. That does it. I'm done with this crap. Hey, it's you, Excuse me? Where do you think you're going? Anywhere else. I'm a trained professional chef. I'll find work in no time flat. Come on, mate. You did a 6-week training course at half. And you threw a bowl of noodles at my head. Yeah, because you didn't cook it properly, and you forgot to add ice in the last 4 orders of orange juice. The kitchen is chaos, and I'm sick and tired of having food hurled at my head whenever I make the smallest of mistakes. I quit. Good, I'll hire someone else who doesn't stuff up all the orders. Best girl, I'm sorry to state this, but that's not gonna happen. Since I'm playing as Hunter in this playthrough, I'm gonna stuff up everything, because I'm shit at games. Well, good luck finding anyone else crazy enough to work with you. You'll come begging for me back. You've made a huge mistake today, you, Oi, you there. Give me just a second, guys. Are you talking to me? Want a job? Cash in hand. Cash in hand, you say. What the ATO doesn't know won't hurt them. You worked in the kitchen before? Can't say I have. No problem. The job is so easy, even a monkey could do it. You free to work a quick training shift? I can give it a go, but I'm a little worried you'll throw a bowl of noodles at my head. I'm pretty patient. I only throw food at people when they make more than 3 mistakes in a single shift. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. Oh, I'm getting all the noodles on me. Okay. Let's run you through the basics. Okay. Oh, God. What have I agreed to? This is my kitchen. It's a little bit cramped, but after some recent renovations, I've managed to install every useful kitchen appliance into a small but usable space. Is this an engineered stone worktop? Aren't these illegal? Shh, there's a lot to go over up here. Up here in the top right is where orders come in. A customer would like some soda water. Okay. They want soda water. Yeah. I think I can do that. To start cooking soda water, click the corresponding icon in the recipe on the top left hand of. So I select water. Correct. Now select the drink machine. Okay, I don't like this. It's fucking Papa's cooking or whatever the fuck it is. This will bring up the station display. The current recipe displayed along the the current recipe is displayed along the top of the screen. Okay. Yep. Add cup, select water, fill cup. Okay. Let me do it before you make me just start doing it. See, making drinks is easy, and water has already been selected, so that's one less step to do. Put this cup here, it adds into the machine. Then click the dispense button. When the cup is full, click the stop button. Take off This will take all the recipe steps, and you are ready to click the finish button. Just made some so I've just made some soda water. Yep, easy, right? I told you a monkey could do this. Now, the soda has been sent to the front customer, the front counter. Click the back button and check. Your drink is now at the front counter. There's a timer ticking down. This customer isn't prepared to wait for longer. That the timer runs out. It is not an outcome I am prepared to consider. Do not let the timer run out under any circumstances. Anyway, click the front counter to ring the bell, and I'll grab the food. Once you ring the bell, the order disappears, and you can move on to cooking up your tank. Drinks are fairly self-explanatory. Let's run a few counter reviews. Oh, there's more. Oh, I'm going to hate this expeditiously. I'm gonna be shit at this, and you guys are gonna hate this playthrough, and I'm gonna hate this playthrough even more. The customer has selected an order from dim sums. I don't think that's how you say it. I think it's dim sums, but I don't know, and I'm scared. And after you select from the recipe menu, you need to open the deep fryer station. Oh god. I thought this was going to be short. Guys, I ain't got time for all this. Yo, I thought this was going to be like a quick little thing. I thought that this was going to be like super short. It was not, okay? It was not. It was anything but that. So, sorry to say it, but, how much time do I have? Not enough. I don't have enough. Alright, y'all. I'm leaving. I'm logging off for the day. My last video. For a little bit. Not like a long little bit, just a short little bit. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thanks for watching. No more yakking and gabbing. I don't have any tea, so my voice is dying. See you next time.